Welcome again to my tens of friends. It is me, Teacher TJ, and today we will be rewinding and reviewing Abbott's Elementary Season 3, Episode 2, Career Day, Part 2. I believe it's Career Day. I hope it's Career Day. What's up with all of the teachers? Looks like at a bar or a restaurant, and they are recapping how they got Ava back to normal, and Janine just knew if you play Juvenile, back that thing up. She can't help but to be able. When talking about the new position, Gregory said that he liked the idea of her not being in the school. I don't like that he said that because a lot of times as women, we're going to do what makes everybody else happy. And him not agreeing with her taking a new position can ultimately have an effect on her not choosing a position. But one of the things that I liked about Gregory is he's very supportive. So to hear him say that, I don't like the idea of you not being there or whatever like that, whatever he said, I'm not feeling it. Ava has installed cameras into the classroom, or maybe they always been there, but being a better principal, now she's watching the cameras. So she overhears a conversation between Gregory and Janine. And Janine is like, let's explore dating, basically. And Gregory is like, when you said about the oops kiss, he assumed that she didn't want to date him. In the last episode, Melissa's boo, I can't think of his name either, but he let her know that he's been dropping subtle hints saying that he wants to be that he's going to propose, like just little ring comments that he keeps making. And Melissa had to stop him and let him know that she does not plan on ever being married again. And he's like, yeah, I know. She was like, no, seriously, it'll take a miracle for me to ever want to be married again. I so feel her. I don't see myself ever being married again. It's like, for what? For what? What's the point of being married? What would be a good reason in 2026 for a woman to get married? For anyone to get married? We already know these don't love, so why would we be getting married? We already know I'm never living with anyone again, so what would we get married for? I don't know. I don't see marriage for me. I'm with Melissa. Gonna take that ring and get on somewhere. They're having career day in all of the classrooms, and they've gotten different people from different careers to come into the classrooms and speak with the students. And Janine stopped by her classroom, and you know, kids are so funny and so loving. If you're awesome, you know it, because the kids will definitely show it. The funny thing is, okay, so I have a daycare in my home, and I will walk away, go upstairs, get some paint, go upstairs, use the bathroom, whatever, upstairs and back down real quick. Less than 5 minutes, probably any time that I do it. But when I walk back down the stairs, the fact that the kids always act like that, it's their first time seeing me for the day, it always cracks me up, and I just go along with it. Like if I walk out the room and I walk back in, they're like, "Hi, Mrs. Hunter," and it's like, "Dog, I just seen you." And the funny thing is, my very own children do that too. Like if I walk out the room and I walk back in, my daughter is usually like, "Hi, mom." Girl, didn't I just speak to you? But I'll say that. I'll just be like, "Hey." Kids funny. Kids really do that. But when Janine has the new position with the shirts, with the suits, and I'm thinking about shirts and blouses, Dave Chappelle. Well, Janine has the new position with the suits, and she left her class and she came back and
This just gets harder and harder because they go crazy for me. Hey guys! They get tired after lunch.
the kids didn't even bat an eye. Yeah, that probably made me go back to my job too. I don't know. It would have at least made me sad though. Like, y'all rock with me no more? My day was. It was hilarious. But they've gotten somebody from the Eagles to come speak to one of the classrooms. And for Melissa, we know that. So she's like, it's a miracle. And I want to be married dude is over there rubbing his palms together, ready to propose. You heard what the lady said. She don't want to be married. We'll see how that goes in the future. But The funny thing is, the guy came to speak to the classroom, and he's from the Eagles. And Ava, I don't know when, where, how, but she has on a whole Eagle. I'm finna go to the Eagle game. Get up. She got on the Eagles fitted tee, some jeans. Like, girl, you was not just wearing that. I totally envision myself having not a wardrobe, but a few pieces in my office because you never know what or when you're going to need it. I get it, Ava. I see you. Do any of y'all ladies have like other work clothes at work? Like other change of clothes at work? Because right now I work at home, and let me tell you, it is definitely a lifesaver being able to change my clothes whenever I feel the need to, or if I get messy or stuff like that. So I totally understand needing to change the clothes at work. Do any of y'all have change of clothes at work? To the fellas too. Like, do you have another button-down white shirt, like more ties? Like, it's not just me, because I'm with Ava. I'm with Ava. She's went and changed her whole outfit, and I definitely would be that girl. Melissa's boo done got herself down now on that one knee and done proposed, and she said no. And I'm so proud of her. Ladies, if you feel like you're supposed to be saying no, say no. Save yourself some time, some heartache, money, all that. If you don't feel in your spirit that you should be saying yes, say no. But she said no. Her day went pretty good. They got to see Jalen. Is it Jalen Hurts from the Eagles? That's a shame because they said his name. But they got to see Jalen from the Eagles, and Gregory got to meet with is it a botanist? And he enjoyed that. Janine got to shine bright like a diamond because she arranged everything pretty much. Barbara looks like, okay, she had cosmetology in her classroom, and she is looking like a star, okay, like a love star, all right. And so she calls her husband and let him know that, date night is tonight because mom look good. And another thing I like to add about Barbara, for her to be up in age and look so good is one thing, but the biggest thing to me about Barbara is the way she moves. I like the way she moves. Shout out to Outcast. No, but for real, she does not move like an old person. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, she's not. Like, she's really, you know, you know what I mean, though. So I encourage everyone to continue to drink your water, stretch, do yoga, work out, and all of the things, because we want to be up in age and moving like we can still move with her boo, because she told him no. She said it like that though. Melissa let him know that basically they want two different things. So there you have it, and that is so powerful to watch, even if it is not real life, because the fact of the matter is, it's a lot of women out there that say yes to a proposal that they didn't want, and then even if they said no, they continued that relationship on. That can not be a good thing, because ultimately the two want two different things. So if he wants to be married and she does not, how's that going to work? So I do applaud Abbott, of course, Quinta Brunson. I hope I said her name right. For this episode, even that little key piece, because the fact of the matter is, women need to know that you can say no. You can say no to a proposal, and you can call off a relationship because one person wants to be married and the other one does not. Shout out to you, Quinta. I appreciate that. Gregory and Janine got a chance to talk, and that's good. Hopefully, they can move forward. The show wraps up with Mr. Johnson talking to all of the children in the classroom and telling them about his different careers, and they're also engaged. They're really interested into his stories. So much so, he got a standing ovation once the presentation was done. Okay. And that was the end of this episode. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you even more for staying until the end. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, 10.